Hey, what's happening, guys? In this video, I wanted to talk to you about exchanging currency and a few platforms I use to exchange currency. I've been doing a little bit of research on what is possible and what isn't possible in regards to exchanging currency and basically doing business in other currencies if you do that. So a lot of e-commerce people will be using platforms like TransferWise. So TransferWise is a platform I'll show you in this video, and I want to talk to you about what the pros and cons of this platform are. Also, I want to show you how Interactive Brokers currency exchange is probably the lowest cost you'll ever pay on a currency exchange, but the cons to it is that you can't withdraw foreign currency from your trading account unless you have a bank account in that foreign country, right? So I'll give you the example. I'm from Canada. If I exchange Canadian dollars to US dollars in an IB account, I can't withdraw US dollars to any bank accounts because I don't have a US bank account. You see what I'm saying? The thing with brokerage accounts is that they're regulated, so they can't accept payments from third parties. So you can't send money from your PayPal to Interactive Brokers and fund your account that way. The only way you can fund an account is through your bank account. And basically any broker in Canada has to follow this regulation. They cannot accept third-party payments whatsoever. It has to be coming from your bank account. So I've been thinking about this because if you receive US dollars, for example, through PayPal, you can't use that US dollars to fund a trading account. You need to send it through your bank account. And then if you're trading in US dollars, you're going to have to exchange it back to US dollars after. This is the dilemma. Okay, so that's a basic rundown. In this video, I'm going to show you two platforms. One of them is going to be TransferWise. I'm sure you've heard of them. They're a very popular platform for currency exchanging. And the other one is just going to be comparison of currency exchanging costs between TransferWise and a simple Interactive Brokers account. So take a look. TransferWise is a London-based online money transfer service, and the concept was to match transfers with other people that have a small commission while using the interbank mid-exchange rate, unlike traditional currency transfers where there are buy and sell rates and the broker takes the difference between the two. So you're probably familiar with the idea that banks and airports and basically the majority of currency brokers are profiting from the spread that is not necessarily the correct mid-market rate, and they basically make their own spreads. So in Canada, we've got TD Bank. They've got the worst exchange rate possible. They're taking approximately 4 to 6% on every transaction, and that is an absolute ripoff. So if you want to save money, you need to be using a platform like TransferWise or something similar to it. In this video, I'm just going to show you TransferWise because that's what I use if I get paid in US dollars to exchange money to Canadian dollars. So why TransferWise is cool is because they can provide you bank details for Europe, United States, Canada, British pound, Australian dollar, and New Zealand. If you're getting paid in currencies from those countries, you can accept it into your TransferWise account, and then you can exchange it into your home currency and then send it to your bank account. Let's go through this. So this is TransferWise's fees here, and they're basically very transparent with their fees. So let's do a test. So here's an example of converting currency in a TransferWise account. So let's say you're Canadian and you got paid in US dollars via your PayPal. What you did is you sent your money from PayPal to your TransferWise account. Now you want to convert that USD into Canadian dollars and then send it to your bank account. TransferWise is going to take a fee on that, but it's not going to be a lot. The good thing about TransferWise is that you're actually paying the proper exchange rate. You don't have to believe me on this, but the rate that TransferWise gives you is exactly the same as the mid-market currency exchange rate right now. So type it in on Google, or you can look at a very popular Forex platform like FXCM or Oanda, and they'll give you the approximate mid-market rate. In this case, it's 1.31 and 100 pips. Basically, TransferWise is always going to be giving you that mid-market rate. So they're not making money on an arbitrary rate. So they tell you that the fee here is $4.68 USD, and they tell you how the fee is calculated. So basically this fee is about a 0.5% variable fee of the total value of your transaction. So you're gonna see here, if you change that to 10,000, now your fee has pretty much 10 times because the variable fee stays exactly the same. So I would say that that's the biggest con about TransferWise, is that they're always going to be giving you this 0.5% fee, but that's going to be a lot better than pretty much every alternative out there on the market right now if you're comparing it to bank rates and whatnot. So let's say you get paid in a foreign currency and you need to exchange it to your home currency. You're always going to be paying a variable fee for that exchange, but it's going to be the mid-market rate, which means you won't be losing any money to a weird spread, for example. The thing you got to know about TransferWise is that there is a fee for almost everything you do in the account regarding sending or receiving a transfer. There's no fee for receiving money, but there is fees for transferring money. For example, to send money to yourself, is going to be roughly $1 to $1.40. And that's a fixed rate. That's what I've noticed. So sending Canadian dollars to your own bank account, the fee is roughly $1.07. And you can quote me on that because I did a transfer the other day. So you're going to be paying small fees for little transfers, but again, it's going to be worth it in the long run. You're going to be saving a lot of money. If you're getting paid in a foreign currency, you need to exchange it to your home currency, and you don't want to get ripped off by PayPal, for example, which charges about a 4 to a 5% fee on currency exchanges. So that's the point of TransferWise. You can save money getting ripped off from PayPal. You get paid through PayPal. You don't want to exchange the money in PayPal because they're going to be charging you 4 to 5% on a currency exchange. So what you do is you send it to your TransferWise account, because TransferWise allows you to have bank details in those foreign currencies. And then once it's in TransferWise, you can make a currency exchange and then send it to your home currency bank account, and that's going to save you lots of money if you're getting paid in foreign currency. So I've explained to you what TransferWise is. If you want to learn more about what they do, go to their website and start one of these multi-currency accounts. So just briefly, I actually want to compare with you the fees of converting money in an interactive broker's account versus TransferWise. Now check this out actually. So I did a test transfer, and this was done in a demo account in IB, but it's the same thing. So you can see here that I made a transfer. I bought 68,000 euro USD for that rate, and the commission on the trade was $2. Now, for the same trade in TransferWise, the commission would be $342 because, again, it's a variable fee of about 0.5%. The thing with IB, let's go look at IB's website on spot currency pricing structures. I'll read this to you. We do this in the interest of providing a transparent pricing structure instead of marking up our quotes and charging nothing in commissions, as is the practice with many currency brokers. Tiers are based on the combined monthly trade volume or spot currency trades. Okay, so this right here is IB's commission for currency trades. Basically, you're never going to be paying more than $2.78 for a trade. That is the maximum I've ever paid exchanging currency in an IB account. Okay, so what they say here is that the minimum per order is going to be $2. And they have this here, about 1/5 of a basis point times the trade value. I'm not 100% sure what this means, but basically that's their tiered structure for commissions. I don't think the average person does this amount of volume in currency exchanges. The thing with IB is that the commission for exchanging currency is much, much lower, and you're going to see that when you exchange it in that account. But the problem with an IB account is that there's no way you can get foreign currency into your IB account unless you have a bank account in that foreign country. So let's say you get paid in US dollars. If you don't have a US bank account, you can't fund that IB account with those US dollars and then exchange them into your home currency. Therein lies the problem. That's why this system is relatively useless unless you have bank accounts or business bank accounts in other countries. If you do have a business bank account in another country, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be using this extremely low commission structure for exchanging large amounts of currency. All right, guys, so that's it. I just wanted to show you these two platforms in regards to exchanging currency, and I honestly think it's relevant. So if you're getting paid in a foreign currency through PayPal, for example, do not exchange currency using PayPal because they will charge you about a 4 to 5% fee. PayPal will allow you to send that money to TransferWise in that currency. In TransferWise, you can use the low rate with the transparent fees to get that into your home currency. This is going to be very beneficial for people who do business online or who get paid in foreign currencies from time to time. So I supplied a link in the description if you want to check out TransferWise. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.